Welcome to the Eko Atlantic City, Africa's boldest response to innovation, urban expansion, and investment. Rising from the Atlantic Ocean reclaimed land, this is not just a city. This is a vision of tomorrow built today. Strategically located here in Victoria Island, Lagos, the Eko Atlantic City is a 10 million land size reclaimed from the Atlantic Ocean that is transforming Lagos business and residential address right here before our eyes. Why should investors look here? The answer is simple. Eko Atlantic is the epicenter of Africa's emerging megacity economy. Lagos, already Africa's largest city and Nigeria's commercial heartbeat, is home to over 20 million people. Yet it lacks adequate real estate to meet demand. Eko Atlantic is not only solving that, it is creating premium space for businesses, luxury homes, retail, and hospitality. This is a self-sufficient city with its own power grid, fiber optic network, drainage system, and roadways built to international standards. This city is backed by massive private and public investments, with over $1 billion private investment already on ground here in Eko Atlantic City. This is a self-sustaining city, just like every other city that you know. Talk of Dubai, the Maldives, Paris, and right now we have a lot of amazing facilities already functional in this very place. Talk about the Great Wall of Lagos. It is an 8.5-kilometer wall pushing back the ocean, giving every investment here a very beautiful view and a lovely ambience. And like I mentioned, we already have a lot of businesses already functional. Talking about the US consulate, the British school, and lots of high-rise residential and commercial buildings right here in the Eko Atlantic City. In that light, I'm about to introduce to you the A&A Tower. This is a 20-story high-rise building developed by one of the best and the most prestigious real estate company here in West Africa. I'm about to give you a tour of what we have going on right there. Coming into your home as a resident of the A&A Towers, you are greeted with this beautiful view of the reception. So we have a receptionist, or we will have a receptionist here. Of course, the project is still ongoing. So we'll have a receptionist here that introduces you or your visitors, any member of your family or friends who wishes to visit you, or if you wish to put this place up for Airbnb, even better. So this is a waiting room for your visitors. They can just have a sit down here. You can see the AC, the lights. They are comfortable even while they are waiting for a go ahead from you to access your units. And you have this beautiful work of art here. I personally love this. All right, so that's what we have here. So we'll be going upstairs right now to show you one of our sample units. It's a 3-bedroom apartment. We have our 3-bedroom and the 2-bedroom apartments remaining for sale. So come with me. Let's go upstairs and have a view of what to expect. Let's go. Step into a space flooded with natural light, premium finishes, and a luxurious design. This right here is a stunning 3-bedroom apartment here in the A&A Towers in the Eko Atlantic City. This premium project gives you nothing short of elegance and comfort. This right here is your next buy. Come, let me show you why. But this boutique-sized, stunning 3-bedroom apartment here in the A&A Towers, Eko Atlantic, is sitting on 170 square meter size. It is very adequate for a short stay, Airbnb, or a holiday home. Now, if you're one of those people who maybe you're living outside the country and you want a safe, secure real estate investment where you can always come into the country and have a place to unwind, to relax, to feel free, and to get the beautiful view of nature right there, this home is adequate for you. And the beautiful part is, aside from that, aside from having a home where you can call a home whenever you come into the country, you can also be very rest assured of the high demand of shortlet apartment investment in this very axis, that you're going to have a lot of return on investment from shortletting this very home. Cook in this well-fitted kitchen, sleek lighting and high-end cabinetries. Now, when I mentioned earlier that this is a boutique-sized apartment, you can see the functionality of every angle of this house, from the living room to the dining to the kitchen, and we'll still be entering the bedroom so you can take a look at it. Now, over here is the washing basin, which of course is overlooking the ocean. When I talk about the exclusivity of Eko Atlantic, it blows my mind. So imagine having your kitchen here, and you know the self-sustenance of Eko Atlantic. You don't need to leave your house. You're seeing the ocean blowing you. You have all these cabinetries to play around with for your storage. You have the washing machine over here, all well suited. You can see the spacing. Like, there are a lot of things in this kitchen, but there is nothing in this kitchen. That's what it's giving you right here. And here is your electric burner, which of course has the heat extractor. You have all these cabinets. Like I said, you have this layer, and you also have that layer, and you also have the lower layer, and you have these stairs over here for, you know, your plates, your spoons, your knife, and all of that, all well fitted. Over here you have the oven and the microwave, as well as the double door refrigerator, very well contained. You also have your AC, and like I said, this home is not coming fully furnished. This is just to give you an idea of how you can very well furnish your home. We can do that for you, but that's why let's go. So you have this long passage here leading you to each of the 3 bedrooms in this very unit. So come, let's take it one after the other. Now we'll start from this very bedroom because it is the bedroom closest to the living room, so it's natural that we start from there. And you have these very wide windows. I mean it when I say wide. The lightning, it just gives you the ocean. From here, you're looking at nature. You're seeing the ocean, and mind you, it is not very close, so you get the feeling of the ocean. You get the vibe, but you don't get the discomfort. When I say discomfort, I'm talking about the noise. Then over here is the wardrobe area. Now you have this wardrobe, and when you open your door to your wardrobe, you also have this extra storage right here where you can set your gold, you know, your accessories and all of that, and you have your clothes. You also have the upper part, and you have this other part for your handbags. So you know how you want your home to be, and that's it. So you have the AC. Over here is the toilet and the bathroom, because of course all rooms are en suite. However, we are not able to see this particular toilet and bathroom. We'll see another space from there. The reason is it's not open as of right now, because this is work is still progressive in this very property, so a lot of equipment is there. Now take a look at this, and you have this very spacious passageway leading you to the next bedroom. So from here we can see the ensuite. So let's start from there, you know, to compensate the other one that we didn't see. So this is ensuite, this is toilet, and this is you have the washing sink over there, and then of course it's a standing shower. It's a walk-in shower, a standing shower. And over here also is the wardrobe, just like we saw in the other room. Oh my god, so sorry. Just like we saw in the other room, you have this lightning, you have this very beautiful cabinetry designs, and of course the window that is also overlooking the ocean. Now mind you, some units are not overlooking the ocean, so you have preference. I'm sure it's not everybody that has the same taste on the same like of things, so don't worry about it. If you want your property overlooking the beautiful city of the Eko Atlantic, we got you covered. Over here is the bedroom. the master's bedroom, and you can see the space. Of course, the master bedroom is usually the biggest bedroom in a home, so that's the same thing we're having here. And when I talk about exclusivity of the Eko Atlantic, you should get yourself a home here in Eko Atlantic. You should get yourself a home. So you see the lighting, you see all of this, you see the wall, you see the space, the spotlight, and from the balcony, rather from the master bedroom as well as the living room, you have a balcony. So you have a private, uninterrupted view from your balcony. And over here is this the wardrobe of the master. Now the wardrobe of the master, unlike the other units, has glass doors. So the things are viewed from the glass door. And you have this also for your storage. Now coming to the bathroom and the toilets of the master, it's also a walk-in shower, and you have your toilet, and also you have your this, and you can control you can control the lights from the switch over there. So you can see that every part of this house gives you when you can easily set up an investment property from here. And I'm not even kidding, you can do your research. You can do your research to understand what we're talking about. When we talk about a good business opportunity, Eko Atlantic is that very home that you should utilize it. So please, to own yourself a unit or two, or as much as you can afford here in the Eko Atlantic, I am that girl, Tochi Orabuche, and my number is on the screen right now. Put a call across, we can schedule an inspection, whether virtual or physical inspection, and we can get started. Hope to hear from you.